I'm Philip Gardner, and I'd like to invite you to journey with me into the heart of an ancient and sacred mystery that truly lies within ourselves. This is a journey of ages, and one that transcends ordinary human thought. It is the secret at the very heart of the Temple of Solomon. Gnosis means knowledge of the most esoteric kind. This is the story that has been kept from the ears of mankind for too long. It is a truth hidden beneath the layers of religious deceit for centuries. This is the truth behind the world's most infamous secret societies, including the Knights Templar. It is the revelation of the arcane secrets of mankind, and the amazing discovery of the secret of Solomon's Temple. You cannot live life until you have Gnosis. Many people have no understanding of what Gnosis means. Others think that it simply means knowledge and leave it at that. Yet there is a deeper meaning attached to this word. It is a word that gave rise to the title Gnostic, or one who has this special knowledge. They practiced a spirituality that was distinctly more Eastern than the Western version of Christianity we see around us today. The term Gnosis in truth is the direct mystical experience of the divine in the self. It is the realization of the true nature of ourselves, and cannot be discerned through intellectual dogma and doctrine. For whoever does not know self does not know anything, but whoever knows self already has acquired knowledge about the depth of the universe. So were the words of Christ according to St. Thomas, and these few words reveal the depth of the belief in this peculiar and seemingly difficult to comprehend system. It seems we are being told by the ancients that the most important place to search for truth, the divine, and for ultimate knowledge of the universe is within ourselves. The goal of this Gnosis is to discover this true inner reality, which also gives us an insight into the very universe. I shall give you what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no hand has touched, and what has never arisen in the human mind. These were the words attributed to Christ, and what we shall discover is that this Christ of the Gospels is nothing other than the true inner reality of ourselves. The words of Christ match those of other leading historical avatars because it is a kind of archetype within each one of us in a very quantum way. If we can obtain the wisdom and knowledge of this true Christ, then we shall be able to see what no eye has seen, and hear what no ear has heard. We shall truly touch what has never arisen in the human mind, because what we shall see is much more than just the creation of this human mind of ours. Because of mankind's attempts at manifesting the mystical into the physical world, he has created mysteries for the rest of us. The secret knowledge presented here would have resulted in my own tormented death at the fiery stake had I written so blatantly in previous centuries. Only those who already knew the secrets had the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Men whom we would today class as alchemists and occultists hid their understanding behind language and imagery that was multi-layered. In order for us to fully comprehend exactly what this Gnosis is, we must first understand the background and history to this hidden world. We must come to an understanding that our present orthodox history is basically incorrect. Over the course of the last few centuries, there has been an ongoing rewriting of history by those in power, both ecclesiastical and political. As any good historian will tell you, The history of the world has been written mainly by the victors. The victory could be a military conquest, a political or religious campaign. Either way, the losers are generally silenced and eradicated from their history books, or even vilified and made to look foolish. When we are told that the war was won by the glorious and good, we must be wary of what we read. The same is true when we read of the supposed victories of, say, Christianity. We read, for instance, that St. Patrick went to Ireland and defeated the serpents, eradicating the country of all the indigenous snakes. This is blatantly not true, as Ireland has no snakes. In fact, what this little story is really referring to is the existence of a serpent-worshipping cult in Ireland from prehistoric times that were replaced by the new cult of Christianity, and this is linked to the worship of what we shall discover to be the wisdom of the serpent. It also refers to the fact that St. Patrick overcame the power of the serpent and therefore mastered it. The snake is intricately linked with magic and mythology in almost every culture. It is seen as the personification of wisdom and goodness, and alternatively as the personification of evil, thus revealing the duality implicit to its nature and to the nature of the energy serpents known as the Ida and Pingala, which traverse the spine in the Hindu tradition known as the Kundalini. This Kundalini explains one of the reasons why the serpent or snake was used in all wisdom literature, as the Kundalini was the expression of the path to true wisdom. Its dual nature as both the cure and the killer is almost unique. This internal union has been depicted throughout history as the sexual union, and eventually came through in history as the alchemist's hermaphrodite or androgyny figure. Some say that originally the snake was the symbol of the virgin goddess, giving birth to the cosmos unaided by any male principle, an almost androgynous element of creation, the coiled or spiral symbol of the serpent representing her vagina. In Egyptian mythology, the pyramid texts speak of the snake as celestial, earthly and subterranean, a trinity aspect. As the divine phallus, the serpent was in perpetual copulation with Mother Earth and represented the axis mundi, passing through all three realms of hell, earth and heaven. All of this is symbolic of opening up a pathway in ourselves to allow an internal dialogue between our lower nature and our higher senses or consciousness,